turn this on for you, Shadow. Alright. Alright, I am live. I don't know which character I should use for shits and giggles. You know what? Beast of Burden. Beast of Burden. Let's go for Beast of Burden. Alright, so welcome back to EXP Grind. You're here with Layout 420, and I am doing some more Elden Ring tips for YouTube's Zorn the Great. For those who haven't already, go and check out Zorn the Great's channel. Go give him a like and a subscription, and go check out his stuff. He also does Subnautica and what were the other games? Roblox and Minecraft streams. So go check that stuff out. Forgive the sounds. I'm getting notifications from a couple of friends. I'm going to be showing both Zorn the Great a couple of tips here, and I'm also going to be showing a small little secret area for a friend of mine that I was talking with, and apparently didn't know of a certain area. So I'm going to be showing him that. In fact, I think I'm going to do that first real quick, so that we get it out of the way. Where the hell did I leave those runes? I mean, I don't really care about runes, but like, where are these runes at? I don't know. Anyway, so let's start over here. So Shadow, this is the spot what I'm meaning. You can actually see it on the map, but going right through here from Stormvale, up along the side, you find this old lady at the finger reader crone on the bridge. You go down from the bridge onto the dirt, and then you'll end up on a little cliff side, and that little cliff side runs right along the side, all the way around Stormvale, to the lake facing cliffs where you meet Hyetta. Yeah. Yes, it's just wolves. That's all it is. Yeah, it's so yeah. Yeah. You're just right. He's right up on that side, and we just passed by it right there. It's so long. Yeah. So that's the thing. I did it on my very first playthrough, and I didn't do it for the next 2 or 3. Exactly, you want to fight it. You don't want to skip them or anything. You didn't need to skip it if you didn't want to. Exactly. So anybody, if it sounds like I'm talking to somebody, it's because my homie has his mic set to off and everything. So it most likely just sounds like I'm crazy and talking to myself. So yay, going crazy. Anyway, yeah, just totally. All right, so let's see. The thing that I wanted to show Zorn. So these are the 3 churches here, Zorn. The one that you were already at was the Kalu Baptismal Church. You went to this one last, was the Church of Pilgrimage, before finding the scythe here. The other one is the 4th Church of Marika. It is just a little ways away, up on that little hill. So it's those ruins there. So once you find that one, there's another grace way out over here if you want to get there. There's some more ruins down over here if you want to check out those ruins. The next boss that I would say to send you to, since you also haven't, if I'm mistaken, I remember you went and grabbed the Dectus Medallion from Fort Hyatt. But I have a feeling that you still haven't gotten around to getting the Fort Faroth one. So if you do remember the path from going from Linez Rise from this what's it called, from where the ball is, jump up the wellspring there and follow the path down south past the tree. There'll be another wellspring that'll lead you up along another cliff that'll lead you to Fort Faroth. Just keep heading south along that path. I would say skip the boss at the minor urge tree unless you really want to give it a try. If you really want to give it a try, go for it. If that's the next boss you want to attempt, I'm all for it. I don't mind. Otherwise, your next main boss that I'd say you should go and search around, especially since you just got the area, is to just continue forward from the lake-facing cliffs and go down into the water, and just keep going through the water. Keep going until you get to this place, to the South Raya Lucaria gate, basically. The map for this area I believe I showed it in like one of the very, very first videos I ever did for you for Elden Ring. It should be somewhere around right over here when you first start from Liurnia. So actually, I won't need to even bother because it really is just right out there in the very beginning. It's difficult to miss it, basically. So I won't need to show you that, but I think that covers all of Liurnia until... Wait, where's the map cutoff? Map cutoff's up over here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that'll cover all of Liurnia's section and everything with that map until you have to get up to the Altus Plateau. I think, yeah, the next boss that you want to fight is going to be in Raya Lucaria. The next main boss, or the next shard bearer, to be more precise. Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. You'll be going there and fighting her. Other than that, let's see if this item or this character actually has my scythe, because if it does, I can show you that you need well, I don't know if you actually checked it out. I do not have it on this character. But you need very specific stats for that to be able to use the actual Ash of War. You can still do the slice attack that it normally does without the actual Ash of War ability activating, but it doesn't do as much damage. So you'll need to definitely get the stats up for dexterity specifically. It's a dex weapon. It is split between dex, a little bit of faith, and strength. So you've already probably got the strength stat already set and done, but definitely you need you're gonna need the faith stat. What else can I show you? Trying to think what other tips that I can think of and everything like that to show you to go and take you to, other than getting more smithing stones. Ah, that's right. That's actually where you can go next. Forget about Renala. You need to go to the Dragonburt Ruins. That's where you need to go. Next stream, you go from the first step, and this takes priority now. You're gonna. When you start the next stream, you go from first step, go back into the water near where the dragon was over here. You're going to ignore the dragon. You're going to go into the Dragonburt Ruins. There's going to be another, what's it called, basement with a chest and everything like that you found the scythe in. You're going to go there. And you're going to go and open up the chest that you find there. It should be obvious. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's like little torches and everything like that all around the actual spot in Dragonburt Ruins to show you. So yeah. Okay. I need to go down from over here. Alright, so here's Aguil Lake. I don't know if I defeated the dragon in this one or not. Actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, there's the fire. I have not. So we are going to completely ignore the dragon for the moment. Maybe I'll fight the dragon for shits and giggles after this. But we're going to go over here to the Dragonbird Ruins and just show you the spot that you need to get to. Oh, hey. I didn't even realize that there was a summoning pool right here. Huh. Alright. So, coming from first step from over there, this will be the front of the front area. Just hop on over and literally just right here. Lights everywhere. Just go straight down there and then open up the chest you find down there. Once you do that, once we're in the next stream, I'll explain and guide you to the actual boss and everything like that we're going to need to do next, other than Renala. But you're going to need to start gathering yourself up some bell bearings after a while. You're going to need to start upgrading your weapons, Zorn. If you, instead of doing level ups for your character, and this is what why I said no more health until you get to Liurnia or past, do yourself a favor and stop leveling up your character for right now. You've hit a cap. You just stop grinding for the moment. Unless you want to grind specifically to buy items. If you just want Groons to buy items, to use that. No more leveling until you get, and here's how I'm going to explain it. Until you decide to start fully exploring this entire red area of Caelid, or until you decide to go completely past the Grand Lift of Dectus, which you need the other medallion for. Once you get past and up into this section, then you can start leveling up again, or unless you decide to go through Caelid. Those are the two places that I say then you should start leveling again. Otherwise, all of Liurnia, well, the majority of all of Liurnia, and everywhere that you have been and can be here in all of Limgrave, you're already leveled for everything. And I don't have them on this map because this was a different character, but there's a ton of other little caves and other little spots and everything you can go to that are all along the coast that have a bunch of little mini optional bosses that you can all go and explore and fight them just for fun and everything, for shits and giggles, if you choose to do that, definitely. But the next boss that we're going to go to and everything will be after you go through and get the item and go, that is in the chest in Dragonbird Ruins. That's going to be the next thing you're going to do. For now, I'm just going to go and fight this dragon. Actually, let me make sure I actually even have... I don't have this set up, do I? Yeah, I don't. Okay. Oh. Hello, buddy. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna summon out my mimic. And Raging Beast. Aim at the beast. Nope. No, it's bad. Ew. I almost forgot the one thing my beast of burden does. Use iron. The iron body. Right. Let's see, since I can't... Oh, I was about to say I can't run for now, so... Well, I'll explain those, the perfumes and that later, Zorn. You still haven't even gotten to... once you get to Altus Plateau, there's lots to explain. And we've barely scratched the surface of what you can do in Elden Ring. I do implore you, though, at some point in the future to pick to bother getting the DLC. Just because there's a lot of cool items and everything in the DLC. Fair warning, though. DLC is 10 times harder than the main game, maybe? I am Lion. Rar. Okay, no, seriously, where the f are those goddamn runes? Seriously? You had to shout at a goddamn land squirt? Goddamn mimic. No, I can't even tell if Zorn's actually here. I haven't seen him pop up in the chat whatsoever. All I know is that there is a viewer. Yeah, it's just shadows. It's just shadow all the time. Little do I know that you what's it called? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. God knows however long ago. Totally. Oh, that's another boss you can fight. Zorn. Also, whenever not just going over to the Dragonburt Ruins, but you can come right back up over here to North Agil Lake at nighttime and come fight this guy here on the bridge. He appears at night. What else could I teach you? Oh, that's another thing I can probably actually mention. I know I haven't actually gotten you to actually get it yet, but you remember the whole incantations and stuff that I was mentioning of buying from the guy back in the Round Table Hold? Yeah, those incantations, you can use them to heal your summons in mid battle if you choose to try to extend their life a little longer and actually have a moment to do so where the boss isn't, you know, aiming at you specifically. So there are moments in the battle where you can to manage to get a heal off with the incantations. Your best bet is getting one of the larger heals so you have more range to work with when you're in battle. Otherwise, the urgent heal and basic heal have such low range, you have to basically be standing right on your summon's feet to just really to heal them. Like, let's say these guys were a summon, you'd have to be, like, right here to hit them with, like, the insta-heal and the regular heal. You have to be, like, right on them, within damage range, basically, with this guy, to heal them, if they were your summon. Otherwise, like, the largest heal, I think you can heal them from, like, this distance or a little bit farther with just enough range. The biggest one is this heal that I'm using right now that's actually from the DLC. It's one you're gonna... you might... Yeah, just think about the DLC. think about it. Not telling you to just go out and buy it, but think about it. Because at some point we are definitely going to get you to start doing some of the missions to set you up to open up the DLC if you do choose to go into the DLC. Otherwise, beating the bosses required and everything like that is honestly just still part of the main story. Because there's technically the other boss you can go and do instead of getting Renala and Liurnia that I was mentioning over here is heading into Caelid over here. You're gonna want to go into Caelid and start heading a little south in the south area towards the ocean over here in this area. If you so choose to go against the other optional boss, should I say, in comparison to Renala. They're not necessarily optional, but you get it. Optional required? Okay, they're both required bosses, but you only need to require one of them now that you've defeated Godric the Grafted. So pick one. You could either go and fight Renala in Liurnia, or go fight. I'll let you find out the name of that boss in Caelid. If you want to go for the mystery boss in Caelid, go to Caelid. If not, go to Liurnia. Actually, what should I do now? You know what? I shall invade. Which mission? Oh. I missed every one of those things. You know what? I forgot those guys drop bolts. Mind you, Lord Zorn bolts are like some of the weakest bolts. If I'm not mistaken. The Lord Zorn are stronger? Oh, I mean, regular bolts are... Oh, they do 10 more damage. I thought they were like some of the basic ones. Yeah. Never mind then. Good to know. Well then, Zorn, if you want to grind for some bolts, since you've been seeming to favoring the crossbow, come kill some of these guys right over here in this area, and you get some of them. If you want to just grind for, yeah, any of these basic guys that are Lord Zorn guys, yeah. Yeah, because grind for them, right? Yeah, because Zorn's been running. Gotcha. Zorn's been running one of the swords that he got from near the beginning, and then what's it called? One of the basic crossbows that you get at the beginning. I forgot which one. Yeah. It ain't the repeating one or whatever the hell, or the. Yeah. I mean, he's been through one spot of Caelid, but that don't count, technically. Yeah, he has, yeah, to get there, yeah. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, Zorn, but these skulls that are glowing on the ground, if you roll into them just right, they crack, and you can pick up a small golden rune. It's not much, but they're almost everywhere from time to time, so why not break them, grab a little extra. See, literally just found a second one here. Just they're everywhere. God damn, I've been attempting to fucking invade a world for a while now. It's freaking... It's like, is this... I don't know, man. It's just like, to be invaded, man. No one wants to be invaded anymore, man. It's so 2023, whatever, Shadow. So I guess I gotta go invade people in, what's it called? Sniper resistance. That's just the sniper elite. Go sniper elite every time. Already? Oh, man. Darn. And because I knew it's coming out on Switch. No. That new Souls game on Switch is a gimmick. No, everybody watching, anybody watching, don't buy the new Souls game coming out from FromSoft on Switch. It's a gimmick. It's a whole ploy just to get you to buy a $600 fucking system to play one single $80 game. Don't get it at all. I really don't know what else to show Zorn at the moment. He's gone as far as I can tell him to go and do without, you know... without going too far, basically, or to places he shouldn't be going. It's just, is this guy looking for me? I'm gonna do all this just to hit him with this. All those buffs just to beep. Hit him with something that isn't even needed for the buff, or the buffs were needed for. Vegetable soup, bruh. It does sound good. Look how nice and wide stronger heals can do. They got range. Okay, I'm getting a little pissed off. Why can't I invade another goddamn fucking world right now, man? Come on, give me a world to invade, man. Am I like on the wrong character to be invading right now? You know what? Let's check out the Coliseum. Let's see. Duel to combatants prohibited. Password none. Any location. Let's not make it a duel. Let's actually make it combat ordeal. Come on. Let there be a person. One individual. One person. Come on. God damn it.
I see.
Roderica, why isn't there anybody? Why?
I see.
No, I'm not. Okay, it seems like there's literally nobody else online right now for Elden Ring, apparently. Man, whatever. I got that unlocked. Oh, that's one thing I never actually told Zorn about. Zorn, if you're still watching, next to Smithing Master Hugh, right over here, in this room, right across the entry, there's a mirror. There's a mirror in here, right over here. Use the mirror, and in doing so, you could change the look of your character at any point. You could redesign your character if you wish to change the look of your character. So, yeah, you can go change your character at any point. Go fiddle with that off screen, on screen, whatever, whichever way you want to do it. If you want to make your character look like you, Zorn, you can make your character look like you, Zorn. Go be the Elden Lord. Fuck, Shadow, what should I do? What should I fight? I want to pad for a little bit of time other than just like switching to a different game and just playing a different game at this point, because I think I've covered most of everything other than where to find more bell bearings, and that's for later. He hasn't even gone to go do the thing in the Dragonburt ruins just yet. I'm gonna sit on Gideon. Oh, I still haven't actually gotten that emote yet. Oh, right. This one still hasn't gone through fucking Patches' storyline. Well, that's saddening. That was one emote that I was looking to get. So I already went to Mark Water. I think I found him at Scenic Isle. Forgot what I was doing last. I feel like I want to mention this, but I think I'll mention it when you're in stream. Yeah. Maybe. If you're looking at my screen, here's Zorn. Remember this area. Just remember it. Alright then. Sounds good, Shadow. I'll catch you later then. Peace out. Alright, Zorn and other dear viewers, that completely leaves us, just us. Shadow's headed off to bed. Oh, shit. I forgot this was here. You don't scare me. That didn't hurt. Ah! That did. That hurt. Missed every swing. Ah! You know what? Gulp. Ah! No! I drank the wrong drink. I should fucking help. I was just gonna use the iron. I was just gonna use iron, man. So it's all I was gonna do. It was just gonna be the iron body, man. But as you notice, my physic effects have prevented my runes from being lost upon death, so I still have my runes. That's the physic twiggy crack tier that I wish to get for you, my friend. As you see there, twiggy crack tier temporarily stops your rune loss upon death. A location of which is all the way over here by this tree. Yeah, it's going to be a while for you to get there. So for now, you're going to have to rely on like little twigs, like the guy that you got, like you got from that guy Edgar in Castle Morn in your stream today. Those are temporary items. You can activate them, and I forgot where they actually are. Oh wait, they're actually, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, they're temporary talismans. Yeah, temporary talismans. It will be lost on death in place of your runes, basically. You can get a lot more of these a lot later on. It isn't a single use. Like I said, it's a single use item, but it isn't what's it called? Like an only item. Like it isn't the only one in the game. There's tons more sacrificial twigs. In fact, there's a creature, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're the worm faces? I think they're the worm faces. In another area in Altus Plateau that it actually drops them as killing them. So don't worry, you'll find more. Just be careful with the one that you actually already have. Unless you really want to chance it on an area or something and just run into an area and use it up. It's up to you. Really don't know what else more to show you, to be honest. How dare you eat your arm? How dare you eat your own arm and heal? Die. Don't forget, whenever you stagger an enemy like that, if you see a glowing orange spot like that, get to that glowing orange spot and hit R1 as quickly as you can. Do your light attack as quickly as you can. You only have a limited time to do that, to get that critical attack in. That's if you actually do that full guard break and you see that orange spot on them. Other times, if you just like knock them to their knees or something, you can always do the backstabs as well as the front as well as the front stabs. It's just up to you, Zorn. Still don't know where you are though. By the way, I haven't seen you hop on here. Not unless I have my fucking chats turned off somehow. Do I? Hold on, let me check now. I've been wondering if you've just been messaging this whole time and I haven't just noticed jack shit. I've been wondering if you've just been... I'll pause that. And no, you haven't. It's... Huh. Alright then. Fair enough, so. You have not hopped on. There is no messages. Well, hope you at least get all the notes you get and everything like that when you can. Just, yeah, don't forget some of the stuff that I've shown you. For the most part, I have to keep these light because I don't want to spoil too much. I want to show you some stuff, but I'm not going to be showing you too much in order to give you still a slightly natural experience towards your gameplay. I mean, like, I'm already, like, 10 different playthroughs in on this game. I have, like, 7 different characters, and on my main character, I've done this game 4 times. So, like, and done different endings specifically through those playthroughs. But it depends on what you want to do through your playthrough. We haven't even talked about the concept of the storylines and which one of the ones you want to do. If I were you, I would look up a video that talks about like the lore of the different storylines that you can do, but without giving away exactly how to do them. just so you get a feel for what, like, more or less which one of the endings you wish to go for, and then once you figure that out, we can go into actually doing the steps of that storyline. If you choose to, like, well, of course, like, which one you'd want to do, like, which you choose to do. Because there's 6 total, 7 total, 6 or 7 like endings to this game in total. So it depends on what storyline you want to do to finish off the game and everything. So yeah, get back to me on that one and everything whenever you actually get a chance of watching this. Not much else that I can think of and everything like that, to be perfectly honest. Like I said. Fine beast, I've already been to the Church of Blood. Should I actually fought her? Let me see. I want to have some fun over here in the DLC for right now. Oh, I haven't fought her. Alright then. Give me Dane. Okay, I'm definitely not ready for this, and I'm definitely gonna die. And I highly doubt. You know what? There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell. I highly doubt it. But say that there's a there is a summon. Holy shit! There is summons. Thunder Tuxie. Let's summon someone. King Dreyfus. Zorn is here! He has arrived. Well, Zorn, your father did. No, you are good, Zorn. You are fine. You are fine. All of my hints, though, and all my tips and everything, however, are back at the beginning and everything. This one had to be short because you're already at a point where we don't really need to be doing too much in terms of spoiling you. Most of the stuff, you're kind of good and golden to go to a couple of other areas for certain bosses. So I've already mentioned this, but I'll mention it just for the fact of now that you're here. But the bosses that you're going to need going to next are going to be out here in Liurnia, which you just got this grace after defeating Godric at Stormvale. So all you have to do is just travel down and reach the river or the lakes, and then head past the lakes until you reach the South Raya-Lacarian Gate. There'll be a paper there that'll show you a diagram. Diagram will basically show you this rock and everything like that on this side. You'll travel over to this rock. There's going to be an item right about there that you're going to need to get. That'll help you open up the area and path to get over here to go and fight this boss. Other than going against her, the other option is to do some more level ups and head to the other boss that is over here. Those are the two next main bosses. And before I mentioned that they were like, it's not that they're optional bosses. It's more that you get an option between which one of them that you want to take on. Do you want to take on the one over here in Caelid, which I have yet to bother mentioning is the name of said boss, and will not be mentioning until you come across them if you want to take the mystery boss. Or you can go and fight Renala, Queen of the Full Moon over here in Raya-Lucaria. One way or another, I'd suggest going to Raya-Lucaria to check some stuff out eventually. But if you want to get your next main boss in general, you could always choose to come and fight over here. So yeah, I'm currently trying to summon some random person. Hopefully he'll summon somebody. And I'm gonna fight a random DLC boss for shits and giggles, since I really had no other idea of what to do in terms of telling you where else to go. The only other suggestion I had to telling you is to make sure that at the start of your next stream, instead of going directly towards a boss, your next main goal should be going to Dragonburnt Ruins and heading into into another one of the little basements like you got over here, getting this scythe. You're going to want to go into the basement, open up another chest there, and get the item there before you head on to any of the other bosses. we're gonna need to eventually get you some bell bearings. There's 5 bell bearings per each of the types. Oh, watch. Let me just show you. Just stone.